Hello again, my retards. It's me, Omni-Eros. And I'm back with the second round of notes for Mr. Eric Dirkholtz on his video about me and Ron, okay? And I want to point out, I want to get to these notes tonight and do my response to this video tonight because I don't want to spend the entire Psychic Vampires tomorrow talking about it. So anyway, continuing, and by the way, there will be a part 3. I cannot sit through 45 minutes of this video at a time to make these notes. I'm sorry. So here's part 2, okay? And I'll do part 3 a little bit later. Part 2, Patrick. Drinking Four Loko. Seriously, you drinking Four Loko and rip it? That's fucking classy, man. Alright, now at 29 minutes into the video, is it true that Wiley confirms that you are a psychopathic abuser? I mean, you go on, you say something like, oh, Omni and Ron believe I'm a psychopathic abuser, and then Wiley, little fucking Robin Quivers in the background there, just going, yeah, so he is. It's all true. He is a psychopath. He is an abuser. So what, man? I mean, are you fucking kidding? This is your backup, Patrick? Jesus Christ. And he doesn't do you any favors either for the rest of this part of the video. And I want to tell you, Wiley, shut the fuck up. Your rants are completely irrelevant. Even Patrick, he knows you're annoying. He wants you to shut up. Can't you tell? He's fucking annoyed by you. You're a prop in his video, the same way Vitaly was, the same way that girl from the last few videos was. You're a fucking prop, okay? He's goddamn Carrot Top, and you're like a plastic hammer. Alright. Next up, I do think it's funny to watch Patrick and Wiley both fight to maintain egotistical control of the situation. Both of them want you to listen to them and realize that they're special soothsayers and they're just fighting for dominance of the conversation. It's hilarious to watch these two narcissistic egomaniacs go at it. I swear to God, if you don't see that's what's happening, then I think you might literally be a retard, okay? I mean, seriously, how do you not see it? Next up, oh, you brought some spirit candles. Cool. You brought some spirit candles out, and then you say, I'm letting you off the hook. Oh, thanks, Patrick. It's so magnanimous of you. But let's just tell everyone what's really going on, okay? You're backed into a corner. Everything you have tried, the PI, the magic, the mysticism, the men in black, the telling me Vitaly's family is very powerful and I'm pissing off powerful people, none of that worked. So now you have nothing left to do but forgive us, okay? And we don't buy the forgiveness either. And you lighting some candles off to cast a magic spell, it's a little confusing because didn't you just tell Wiley a few minutes ago not to bother trying to cast magic spells on us because we don't believe in it? So, again, take your candles and shove them up Wiley's ass along with his knife and all of his magic tricks, okay? So, we know why you're forgiving us. And you also said that it's kind of pathetic that I don't use my real name, even though I do use my real name and even though I revealed my real name. But Patrick John Coleman's not your real name, is it, William Eric Dirkholtz? So, you're a fucking hypocrite there, too. Which, you know, that's the least of your sins. There's a little more here. You have altars for me and Ron? You said you're gonna put the candles on your altars for me and Ron? Oh, that's cool. I love to know that there's a goddamn psychopath out there with a magic altar to me that he puts burning candles to cast magic spells on. Man, I hope the police are listening. This guy's a fucking gold mine, dude. He's got altars in his apartment to cast black magic upon his enemies. That is literally what serial killers do, okay? And no, I'm not saying you're a serial killer, Patrick. You don't like to do the dirty work. You just like to drive people to take themselves out, okay? That's what I'm suggesting here. Let's see what else here. Your friend Wiley claims that his friend trapped the God of the Old Testament, Yahweh, in a box. Yeah, that sounds legit. Totally believe that. Wiley has magic powers, guys. His friend has God trapped in a fucking box. There's Patrick's source, everyone. He's there to make Patrick look good. All right, Patrick, do you think you look better by comparison to Wiley? Is that why you have him there? You go, oh, you think I'm crazy? Look at this motherfucker. Is that why Wiley's there? And you keep saying I lied. You keep saying that I lie about everything. Tell me one goddamn thing I lied about, you fucking piece of shit. I didn't lie about a fucking thing. You've deleted videos. In fact, I saw that video, Vitaly is missing. And in that video, which you have deleted off of the internet, you told Vitaly, the last thing you said to him, You told him to go kill himself. And then you told us, oh, but I regret it. I was so mad at him. I shouldn't have said it, guys. I felt so bad, but he won't get back to me now. You think that we fucking forgot? You may have deleted the video, but you're not going to delete our memories, okay? And you may be able to brainwash very confused young men, but you're not going to brainwash us, you fucking piece of garbage. All right? What else here? I'm still waiting to see the magic. I'm waiting to see some effect of the magic. I mean, I've been threatened so many times by this loser, but nothing has happened to me yet, you know? In fact, everything bad is happening to him. So I'm just wondering, when is his black magic going to kick in? Don't pretend you don't do black magic. We remember that voodoo doll, mother effer. Yeah, I said effer. You know, I will say this, Patrick. You have actually tortured me with one thing. You're making me sit through this terrible hour-and-a-half video just to respond to it. That is the worst thing you've ever fucking done to me, okay? And I will never forgive you for it. And we already didn't have good blood, so this is pretty bad. Your irritation with Wiley, by the way, Patrick, reminds me of the same irritation you had with Vitaly in your videos. You would have Vitaly talk, but then when he said something you didn't like, you would just close your eyes. You would look so fucking annoyed. I even commented on it in many of the response videos. So you're doing the same thing with Wiley, you cunt. Alright? You think your voice is the only one that matters. You're a total narcissist. Alright? Also, you keep saying me and Ron are better than this, but you know what? You're not better than this. You're not. You're a dirty con artist shaman with no regard for human life whatsoever. So you're not better than this, okay? You really are a piece of shit. Also, you say that not all people are as thick-skinned as you. Not all people can take a joke the way you can. Last I heard, you were claiming that demons possessed you and made you do horrible things. I don't know that I call that the definition of having a thick skin, you know? Seems to me like you're a thin-skinned little pussycat. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand when someone tells you the truth about yourself. In fact, you have to involve demons and dark spirits because you just can't handle to tell the truth. I would say telling the truth is probably impossible for you. You lie about everything. Alright? And then, I think it's funny that you do threaten me and Ron at 36 minutes. Wiley seems to think you threatened us, but then you claim it's not a threat. Yeah, right, motherfucker. It's a threat. Well, I'm still waiting for one of your myriad threats against me to manifest, so I'll wait for that one too. I'll just add it to the list. A question for you, Patrick. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think that this tactic, the forgiveness and condescension and lying tactic, do you think that this is the one in your repertoire that's finally going to get the job done? You think this is the one that's going to make me and Ron and everyone else who hates you because we know what you are shut up? Because this one's not going to work either, okay? You change your tactics every few days. Oh, nobody believed me about this. I might as well just pretend I never said it and talk about something else. We fucking see through you, dude. You can't lie anymore. You know what? Maybe a lot of other people do get away with it, but right now, you're the one that we noticed, okay? So, tough shit for you. Also, you keep saying that some people out there might be dangerous, you know, implying yourself, but I want you to know, and I want everyone else to know, the only person that you are dangerous to, Patrick, is someone who trusts you. Those are the people that you're dangerous to. To people who don't buy your shit, you're not a fucking threat. At all. Alright? Remember, I am the one who knocks. Okay, sorry I had to do that. At some point you thank me and Ron for everything we've done for you, and I just want to say you're welcome. How courteous of you. You also say you didn't know what happened to Patrick Butterfield for 2 years and it was just bothering you. I think you didn't give a shit what happened to him, okay? I think it was a problem that was out of your life to allow you to prey on others. Alright, although we can't forget that for one of those 2 years you were locked up in an asylum. Let's not forget that. I believe the charge was criminal insanity. Alright, but that was a conspiracy by narcissists. I forgot. Wiley, you claimed that you spoke with Vitaly in his last hours? You claim email correspondences and calls with Vitaly in his last hours? Well, how about you get those to the police, my friend? The police would be very interested. As even Patrick claims, there is still an ongoing investigation, so why don't you just forward those correspondences to the police? Because I'm sure they would love to know the things that you claim that you said to Vitaly in the last few hours of his life. And would you let us know what day it was? Because so far as I know, we haven't narrowed it down. Nobody knows exactly what day it was, but here, you have been with all of this information. You know, the police don't even know specifically what day it was that Vitaly killed himself, but you know, because you have email correspondences with him, which you claim here in this video at right around, what time is it here? Must be shortly after 36 minutes. I would say like 38 minutes, give or take. So, you're claiming you have evidence that was withheld from the police, Wiley. You know that's a crime. I hope you don't have any felonies on your record or anything like that that might get you thrown back into jail. See, hanging out with Patrick does not lead to good things for people with a past. You know what I mean, Wiley? Especially when they're breaking the law by withholding evidence into a death investigation, okay? So just forward your evidence to the police, you piece of garbage, okay? Now, let's go on. Patrick keeps insisting that Vitaly was very happy with him, but he just hated Chicago and he hated being on the planet Earth. So that's why he killed himself, yeah. Even though you admit, Patrick, that in the last few days he was there, he thought you were creepy and disturbing and wanted to get the fuck away from you. But of course you blame that on me because you think I was brainwashing him. You were the one that was brainwashing him, and I'm simply one of the few people who was there to explain to him how you were doing it when he needed someone to talk to about it. Okay? And you know what? When I talked to him, I didn't have to convince him of shit. In our first ever conversation, he told me that every fucking thing I said about you was true. And he also gave me some information on who you get money from, you know? That's why I know you're taking money from the government. And by the way, while we're on that subject, I just want to say, you're apparently out of detox. That's 45,000 fucking taxpayer dollars wasted. Guys, just wasted this money to detox Patrick John Coleman. Why? Why bother? You know what I'm saying? Let the piece of shit be homeless. What else? You told me, and you told all of us here, that you sent a text telling Vitaly not to kill himself. I already beat this dead horse, but you know what? There's a video, you took it off of YouTube, in which you tell all of us that the last thing he said to Vitaly was to kill himself, so you're not going to erase our memory, alright? And you know what, Patrick? If you died, you would not become a cool entity, okay? What would happen is that you would cease to exist, because death is it's permanent and it's final. And for you to tell people that it's not, to trivialize human life in this way, it leads to precisely like consequences of Vitaly killing himself. Because we know that you told him that suicide is the same as pressing the reset button. You told all of us that. There's a video of you telling all of us that on the internet, mirrored. Okay? So, you trivialize human life. And you don't care if he's dead, because you know what? You merged with his soul, and now he's flying off in Arcturus whenever he's not being channeled through you. Alright? You don't give a fuck that he's dead, because he was never really alive to you, was he? He was a prop for you. He was a fucking actor in your video the same way Wiley is now. And that's what's so disgusting about you. You showed no remorse. You've showed no real grief. All you have done is just like a cat run around trying not to get cornered. You don't give a fuck that your actions led to somebody being dead. Somebody who you're supposed to care about. Someone who was your client, who you were supposed to protect. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck at all. And that's why I really hate you, Patrick. I hate you because you have no respect for human life. It's all a big game to you, and we're all just little pawns and players in your game. Unfortunately, you're not smart enough to get away with that, okay? There may be sociopaths and manipulators out there who are smart enough to pull that off, but you're not one of them, alright? You're so dumb that you keep exposing your own criminal behavior on your fucking channel, alright? And that's going to be it for part 2. There is going to be a part 3, and it will be the summation of my response to Patrick John Coleman. Alright, guys? And I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.